Welcome to Somewhat Awesome Games, good people. I'm Rom. Today we have a new update for Evolve for the new medic Emmett. But along with Emmett comes along a little bit more information on something I mentioned earlier in the week about there being new variations for Maggie and Hank, the final tier, or the final characters for tier 1, and they're working on tier 2 characters now and Kraken's variations. So how do we find out who these guys are? We've got a profile here with left trigger. We jump into Trapper and we check it out. So we've got basic Maggie here. Of course we know Maggie. She has a pet trap jaw. She has harpoon traps and machine pistol. But if we jump to the next character, we've got Wasteland Maggie. She looks terrifying. She looks like she's part of some kind of crazy cult, or maybe Turtle Rock Studios watch Mad Max and went like, you know what? Let's go with that. Let's Mad Max her up. But she has a combat trap jaw. Daisy has a flamethrower. So we all know that conversation about strapping like a flamethrower to the back of Daisy. They've done it. So we've got the Masters here. Deal 2,000 burn damage to the monster using Daisy's flamethrower. Does that mean we can tell Daisy to attack the monster? Because Daisy appears as a symbol, as an ability. So you can press like LB and Daisy will do nothing. But now maybe it means like attack the monster. And she'll be able to help you if you're getting pounds. So she's actually like she's a combat dog now. And then we've got Flame Snare. Snare the monster to deal 1,200 burn damage to the monster. So we've got there's like harpoon traps that burn? Or is it like, so the picture's the same, it's just got fire now. Or is it like a flaming, I don't know, it shoots flames out. It's just like a Mario block kind of thing. Instead of harpoons, you've got a fire thing going around. Who knows? I don't. We'll find out. And then we got burst pistol. Maggie had a machine pistol, which you could use like bursties, so you could keep your accuracy. Now we have a burst pistol, which I'm assuming will shoot much quicker. Like it will just shoot in bursts, obviously. So it'll shoot like 10 bullets at a time. Just like that's my that's my impression of a machine gun. Pretty spot on, right? Pretty spot on. Sounds like a fat kid farting. But there you go, that's Maggie's variation. Wasteland Maggie. Of course, we haven't seen Hank's variation until now. So, we've got normal Hank, we know normal Hank. Shield projector, orbital barrage, laser cutter. Now we have Tech Sergeant Hank. He's gone a little bit fancier. So we've got this hillbilly redneck Hank with a cigar in his mouth, who's just like a mining dude who's like, yeah, let's F up some monsters. Now we've got a much more intelligent looking Hank, like kind of like an army veteran look to him. Kind of like, oh, I've seen things, man. I've been in war. Of course, the conversations will probably be the same with Hank, so we won't see any changes to his personality or anything, which would be a bit of a bummer. But it'd be cool if they do that. That'd be cool. So if you play with this guy, I don't know, work in some kind of time travel things. They never will. But he has a laser cutter, just like regular Hank. So regular Hank has laser cutter. New Tech Sergeant Hank has a laser cutter. But he's got an orbital drill. And we all know Hank has orbital barrage. So orbital drill looks like it's just a big laser beam that comes down from the sky instead of multiple bombs. So will this do increased damage but have a smaller range of where it's going to hit? Will it be quicker than an orbital barrage? Will it just be like, here's an instant beam in this area, and will it stay there? Kind of like Jack's Satellite, how that has that beam that comes out. Will it stay there for a while, and if the monster accidentally jumps through it or something, cops massive damage? But here's an interesting one. His last one. Hank has a shield projector where he projects the shield onto people. Tech Sergeant Hank has a shield charger. Now the only person who has a shield is Assault. So does his shield now only benefit Assault? Will it recharge Assault's shield? So if Assault attacks, pops his shield runs out, then the monster starts coming at him, he's got no shield. Can Hank make that cooldown quicker? Can he boost that cooldown? Like how Sonic can boost a jetpack, can Hank chuck this onto Assault and have his shield come back much quicker, so Assault can get in there and just keep fighting? I don't know, maybe. we'll find out soon. But these are the two new guys who are coming. We got Tech Sergeant Hank and Wasteland Maggie. Very cool looking. They're very they're much more full on than the Rogue Vow and Markov variations. Though those guys are cool, they don't look as changed up as these two. Let's check out Maggie again. Let me know what your thoughts are on their abilities. I don't know when we'll be getting them. It could be by the end of the year. If they're in here now, it could be any time. They might be ready. They must be fine-tuning them, making sure they're all balanced and there's no bugs with them. And then, of course, we're not on the leaderboard. And then we'll get them. We'll get to see. I'm guessing Daisy's going to be a bit of a challenge for him. She has a... How is that going to work? Is she just going to be constantly on fire? Or is she going to be spewing out fire? I can't wait to see what Daisy looks like. She's going to be crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look at these new characters. If you did, leave a like. And, of course, subscribe for more Evolve. We've got Emmett gameplay about to happen. So keep an eye out for that. And Neptune Kraken. We got the Neptune Kraken skin thanks to Shane, community manager of Turtle Rock Studios. So look forward to that. And keep an eye out for these variations. Multiple times now. Pretty cool to see. Alright, I think we're pushing a little too far here. But I want to get Maggie down one last time.